And drones terrify communities on the front line. Now, Matthias Skamal described the anguish felt by Ukrainians as a war gained on as not only approaching winter but as also the set 1,000-day mark since the Russian Federation's full-scale invasion in 2022. Our Sasun Cham has the details.
Almost 410 people in Ukraine need humanitarian assistance, but one of the most pressing concerns is for people living in high-rising buildings who have faced their third consecutive freezing winter because of systematic attacks on energy infrastructure. UN aid teams and partners deliver solid fuel and warm clothing to vulnerable communities, but the situation is more precarious for the huge number of people living in blocks of flight as Russia intensifies its attacks.
Particular worry, as I'm sure you are aware, is the systematic attacks on the energy infrastructure. I'm told that by now 65% of Ukraine's own energy production capacities has been destroyed. And so as we approach winter, we are of course particularly worried about this. We are trying to help people with, for example, solid fuel.
Mr. Jammeh emphasized that one of the veteran humanitarians' biggest concern is that if the Russian forces targets the energy sector as the weather turns bitterly cold, it could be a tipping point forcing further mass placement both inside and outside the country.
A lot of rebuilding has been done, but not enough. And the real concern is if they were to target the energy sector again, this could be a tipping point, also a tipping point for further mass movements, both inside the country and outside the country. So this is not just about technical solutions, it's about urging the international community to do its bit to stop this war.
The UN national and international NGOs and voluntary organizations have reached 7.2 million people in Ukraine with at least one type of aid, thanks to the $1.8 billion received from humanitarian response to prepare for winter and address the emergency needs of 1.8 million people until March by delivering solid fuel, ensuring water systems continue to work and providing cash relief. The UN and partners require 500 million, but the situation is dangerous on the front line for communities' aid workers, 9 of whom have been killed in the line of duty this year. The hope is that they need to understand, like the present administration did, there are huge humanitarian needs that need to be continued to be addressed. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I'm Sasun Cham.
And you're watching the World Today News.